Hi, I'm Dr. Phyllis Crane, and welcome to the Crossnore School. Our vision is to break generational cycles of poverty, abuse, neglect, addictions, all of those generational issues that can haunt and be sent forth into the next generation. The vast majority of children come to Crossnore through placements by various departments of social services. The driving principles involve some old-fashioned ideas of giving children back their childhood. I'm really big into things like making sure every child has a bicycle and that they experience what's normal about an American family life. There's nothing out of any social work textbook that drives the way we do things at Crossnore. Early in my time here, in the first 2 or 3 months, when I really began to learn the history of every single child in care, I was just overwhelmed with just the ugliness of the situations from which they had come. It was like that. Okay, you're going to do everything humanly possible to surround them with beauty. So that's why you find things blooming in all seasons. That's why you find pieces of sculpture to inspire children. You'll find pieces of poetry inscribed here and there. But it's all about encouraging the heart, giving them that deep sort of healing that goes beyond something that can happen in a 1-hour therapeutic session. I grew up on a small farm, and I will tell you, learning to work starting as a young child just teaches you a strong Puritan work ethic. You know, again, a foundational piece of the American culture. So teaching children to work, teaching young people to save, to me, are life skills. So much of school, especially pre-K through 12 in America, is about preparing children for the next grade. I think we have an incredible responsibility at Crossnore to prepare children for life. And to teach them to work is their ticket out of poverty. The children know I'm a big bird lover. I have quite a bit of bird feeders around campus, and we congregated quite a few down in a small apple orchard. We've just declared it a bird sanctuary. One of my little cottages of younger children, that's part of their student work program. They put all the supplies in their red wagon and they pull it across campus, and at least once a week, sometimes twice, the more the birds come in the summer, they have to refill all the bird feeders. I've often teased a little bit about the sign on my office door that says free hugs, one size fits all. Folks who really understand the whole child welfare industry will say, oh my gosh, I thought you couldn't touch kids anymore, and I thought much less hug them. I just think that's a crock. I will just tell you, maybe it's the old-fashioned mother and grandmother in me, but I think a child needs appropriate touching, to know what is appropriate touching and healthy touching. But children come to me, they come to me for hugs. They just expect it. I'm just not worried about what is cool and what's not cool and what's accepted or not accepted. This is really about showing children healthy relationships, healthy family life. Part of the reason I wanted the children to have uniforms has to do with, again, the philosophy of preparing children to be successful in school and in life. And the vast majority of careers and work out there in America requires some uniform or expected dress. If you are part of a sibling group coming into care tonight, we have a uniform closet with tons of sizes, and we gather everything together. And so tomorrow in school, you can look like everybody else. So whether you've been here one day or if you've been here 3 years, in school, there's no difference. There was an old educational philosopher who said, the best education for the best is the best education for all. And what really upscale prep school have you ever gone to where the most affluent and the most advantaged child in America attends, where they're not wearing uniforms? And I don't know, I just thought, well, golly, why, if that's the best for the best, why would my children who come from the most disadvantaged pockets of American society, why would they not benefit from uniforms? They have whole team of staff surrounding them with a passion to help them find hope and healing. I had an intern here working with me, and I think he said it perfectly. This was about day one, and he turned to me as I was giving him a little tour around campus, and he said, "These Crossnore children are the luckiest, unlucky children I have ever known." It's pretty powerful. I think my legacy will be just really as simple as I am, as maybe uncommon as I am. Just one woman who did her darndest to make a difference in children's lives, who had all the odds against them, and did everything she could to transform a pretty ugly place into a place of beauty and healing, a real sanctuary for kids that I think will now be strong enough to stay beautiful and healing for decades to come.